Hey guys, I wanted to come back to you today with a June and part of a July flip through on my bullet journal. I'm still in my berry cover Lutram 1917 and I'm loving it. So let's start with June. Here I had told you previously that I am using the actual calendar pages out of the Carpe Diem and just taping those in. The tabs are kind of getting a little torn and tattered, but I guess that's okay because I really use it. I really depend on this every day. As you can see, we had a trip to Orange Beach, we had a trip to Panama City, and so I really depend upon this to know when I'm keeping the boys, when I'm going to the doctor with my mother. I don't know how people make it without a calendar. There's no way that I could make it without one. So I love the prettiness, and that's the reason I just taped those in, the prettiness of the Carpe Diem pages. So I think I had shared with y'all last month that on my month at a glance, that I just fill in some of the important things that are important to me. And then what I started doing last month, or either the month before, along on that same date, I put when I post my YouTube videos. Did pretty good, didn't I, in June? So did better in June than I'm doing in July so far. Love the little stickers. This is part of the Planner Society here. So I love this. And as I've said to y'all before, my journal is my journal. It is not perfect. I just make it work for me. I'm telling you, I would be lost without this thing because it really helps me stay in line. This is my June task. Don't look up there to where it says schedule a colonoscopy. Some of y'all fussed at me last time, said you better get it. I've had one. I just got to get it done again. It's still on there though. And then my monthly tracker, I really like keeping up with my habit tracker, keeping up with things. And because I do have issues with autoimmune disease, I do keep up with some stuff on here. My doctor always makes a copy of that when I go so that he can see. This is May 30th through June the 5th. This was some of the real pretty print from the Planner Society. And I left this big space here because my great niece, Aubrey, was in her first dance recital. And I have a selfie printer, which I love, by the way. I have a review on that if y'all are interested in seeing that. But I'm going to put a picture of Aubrey and her mommy and some of the family in here since I didn't fill that space up. And you're going to see in here I use different layouts during the week. I follow so many people on Instagram and copy a lot of their layouts, and some people are just so detailed with theirs. It depends on what week it is for me, whether to see how much time. I love stickers. I love dressing everything up because I can't draw at all, so that works good for me. But you'll see that I change up a little bit. This is a food log that I started the 1st of June, and I made it consistently through the 10th, 10 whole days, and stopped. But I do plan to pick right back up here, and because I think that's good for all of us to see, especially when we're trying to watch our weight. This is where I had a social for my Bible study, and this is the attendance. We're taking June and July off, and we'll be starting back in August. So this is the week of June the 6th through the 12th, a pretty busy week. I just like adding washi tape, adding, the sky's the limit for how much work you want to put into your bullet journal and how little. This one just helps me. You'll see there's just times I don't fill anything in, and I may have done some of that, and I may not have. It's keeping up with my meals there too. And this was my packing list when we went to Orange Beach. This is so nice to have this and then just mark it off as you're putting it in your suitcase. This is all of our flight, hotel. Actually we're renting a house in Colorado. I'm going to Colorado with my husband on business. So this is confirmation for a rental car and all that stuff. Well, then this week, I changed the layout, and I totally copied it from somebody, and if I knew who you were, I'd give you credit, but this is not an original design for me. But I like this. I like this a lot. John was looking at it the other night, and he said, that looks really neat. And I said, I know it does. It takes a little bit more prep than just when you're, doing it as you go along like these are. So you're going to find that I don't do this every time. But down here, a place that if you want to put your meals, there's a lot of stuff that you could add. You wouldn't even have to have this much space, because as you can see on this particular day, I had tons of space left over, and I just filled it in with stickers. So, and then we were potty training that week, and thank goodness that has been successfully, well, for the most part, conquered. We'll say that. I love doing the weather up there. I think that's interesting just to go back and see what the weather was like. I love adding pictures. I love my selfie. So this is the week we were in Orange Beach. And then the next week I did the same layout, June the 20th through the 26th. There again, pretty much the same. Sometimes I'll really focus on trying to use all the right colors together. Some of your bullet journals are absolutely divine. There's a couple of people that I follow that draw and that do their lettering so beautiful. I am just totally jealous. So maybe, this is big for me right here to do the letters like that. So maybe one day I'll get to take a lettering class. I'm hoping I will, because that's something I would really enjoy. But this layout works good. And then this was my packing list for Panama City. And as you see, this is going to be my packing list for Colorado. And I'm going to do that. I'll probably fill that out tonight and start packing. Then we actually went to the beach, back to the beach with our family, with our daughter and son-in-law and our grandchildren. So this was actually the week we came back from the beach. But these stickers were so cute. I probably should have used them here, because that's actually when we were at the beach. But I didn't, so I just used them the week we came back. And that's what's so good about this. You can do what you want to. Just do what you want to. Because as you can see here, I didn't do a whole lot, and so I had a lot of space. Just used fun stickers. A lot of you draw so beautifully, and you add this in, but you just put in here what works for you. There's just so many different ways that you can do it. Now, I have not done a whole lot to July. This works, the green doesn't. I had already done this in the Carpe Diem. There's kind of a part of me that wishes I had just drawn it out. I'm particular about some things, and some things I'm not, but the red and the green is really bothering me there. I haven't really decorated it like I want to for July. So I'm probably going to try to find some blue or some red monthly stickers there. Do something, because that just clashes. And that doesn't even make the month look inviting to me. So anyway, I like to put washi tape down where we have trips, and to make it very visual when you're going to be out of town. And then I have set up here my July month at a glance. And I'll be showing you all this again when I do the July one. So my tracker. And then this, I've just started writing whole pages of prayers there, just so I can sit down and put down my thoughts. But I will show you this before I close out, because I thought my 4th of July week was really cute. Now, that's the way my July calendar needs to look more like, to have a little patriotism in there, because I'm not liking the other. But, gosh, we've had so much with the happenings in Orlando, and then this in Dallas, and Minnesota, and Baton Rouge. I just pray God heal our land, help us to know what it's like to love each other again and to respect each other. And then, of course, this is the week that I'm on right now, and I'm right in the midst of it. So this is all of June and part of July. And so I just always, it's kind of repetitious, but I love seeing yours. So maybe you love seeing mine too. I hope you do. But anyway, this is my June and part of July flip through of my bullet journal. And of course, in the front, in the very front, I started in April. And then along the way, I have pages that I also add to my prayers of healing, needs of healing, prayers, all different kind of prayers that I do. So there's pages that I even go back. But gosh, y'all, I never get tired of looking at this. I love my bullet journal. I love it. I will pull it out when I go to the doctor with Mother. and or when I'm at the doctor and people say, oh, that's so neat, where did you buy that? And I said, well, this is what it looks like. And then you develop it from there. I have things in the back. I had seen this where somebody said every extra little piece of washi tape that you have, put it in the back. I'm liking that. It's looking like a little collage, isn't it? And so I use the back also for stuff for my mother's medical records. And this is where I have my forward planning in the back. This works beautifully for me. I take some prayer requests. I'm on my YouTube numbers. So I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It works for me. And I hope that if you're wanting to start one, and you'll see changes on the pages that I've done as I come back with the July, because it's forever evolving. And I think that's one of the fun things about it. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next month with the July flip through of my bullet journal. Talk to you later, guys.